Welcome back on part 2. Anyways, let's continue about Sony.
Sony has historically been notable for creating its own in-house standards for new recording and storage technologies instead of adopting those of other manufacturers and standards bodies. While its success in the early years owes to a smooth capitalization on the compact cassette standard introduced by Philips, with which Sony went on to enjoy a decades-long technological relationship in various areas.
Sony, either alone or with partners, has introduced several of the most popular recording formats, including the 3.5-inch floppy disk, compact disc and Blu-ray disc.
Sony introduced U-Matic, the world's first video cassette format, in 1971, but the standard was unpopular for domestic use due to the high price.
The company subsequently launched the Betamax format in 1975.
Sony was involved in the videotape format war of the early 1980s when they were marketing the Betamax system for video cassette recorders against the VHS format developed by JVC.
In the end, VHS gained critical mass in the marketplace and became the worldwide standard for consumer VCRs.
Betamax is, for all practical purposes, an obsolete format.
Sony's professional-oriented component video format, called Betacam, which was derived from Betamax, was used until 2016. When Sony announced it was stopping production of all remaining 1.5-inch videotape recorders and players, including the digital Betacam format.
In 1985, Sony launched their Handycam products in the Video 8 format.
Video 8 and the follow-on i-Band i8 format became popular in the consumer camcorder market.
In 1987, Sony launched the 4mm DAT or digital audio tape as a new digital audio tape standard. Sony held a patent for its proprietary Trinitron until 1996. Sony introduced the Trilluminos display, the company's proprietary color reproduction enhancing technology, in 2004, featured in the world's first LED backlit LCD televisions.
It was widely used in other Sony's products as well, including computer monitors, laptops, and smartphones.
In 2013, Sony released a new line of televisions with an improved version of the technology which incorporated quantum dots in the backlight system.
It was the first commercial use of quantum dots.
In 2012, the company revealed a prototype of an ultrafine RGB LED display, which it calls a crystal LED display. Sony used the compact cassette format in many of its tape recorders and players, including the Walkman, the world's first portable music player.
Sony introduced the mini-disc format in 1992 as an alternative to Philips' DCC or digital compact cassette and as a successor to the compact cassette.
Since the introduction of mini-disc, Sony has attempted to promote its own audio compression technologies under the Attract brand against the more widely used MP3.
Until late 2004, Sony's network Walkman line of digital portable music players did not support the MP3 standard natively.
In 2004, Sony built upon the mini-disc format by releasing IMD.
IMD allows the playback and recording of audio on newly introduced 1 GB IMD discs, in addition to playback and recording on regular mini-discs.
In addition to saving audio on the discs, IMD allows the storage of computer files such as documents, videos and photos. In In 1993, Sony challenged the industry standard Dolby Digital 5.1 surround sound format with a newer and more advanced proprietary motion picture digital audio format, called SDDS, Sony Dynamic Digital Sound.
This format employed 8 channels, 7.1 of audio, opposed to just 6 used in Dolby Digital 5.1 at the time.
Ultimately, SDDS has been vastly overshadowed by the preferred DTS, Digital Theater System, and Dolby Digital standards in the motion picture industry.
SDDS was solely developed for use in the theater circuit. Sony never intended to develop a home theater version of SDDS.
Sony and Philips jointly developed the Sony Philips Digital Interface Format, S/PDIF, and the High Fidelity Audio System SACD.
The latter became entrenched in a format war with DVD audio.
Still, neither gained a major foothold with the general public.
CDs have been preferred by consumers because of the ubiquitous presence of CD drives in consumer devices until the early 2000s, when the iPod and streaming services became available.
In 2015, Sony introduced LDAC, a proprietary audio coding technology which allows streaming high-resolution audio over Bluetooth connections at up to 990 kilobits/s at 32 bits/96 kilohertz.
Sony also contributed it as part of the Android open source project starting from Android 8.0 Oreo, enabling every OEM to integrate this standard into their own Android devices freely.
However, the decoder library is proprietary, so receiving devices require licenses.
On 17 September 2019, the Japan Audio Society, JAS, certified LDAC with their high-res audio wireless certification.
Currently the only codecs with a high-res audio wireless certification are LDAC and LHDC, another competing standard. Sony demonstrated an optical digital audio disc in 1977 and soon joined hands with Philips, another major contender for the storage technology, to establish a worldwide standard.
In 1983, the two companies jointly announced the compact disc, CD.
In 1984, Sony launched the Discman series, an expansion of the Walkman brand to portable CD players.
Sony began to improve performance and capacity of the novel format.
It launched Write-Once optical discs, WO, and Magneto optical discs, which were around 125 megabyte size, for the specific use of archival data storage, in 1986 and 1988 respectively. In the early 1990s, two high-density optical storage standards were being developed. One was the multimedia compact disc, MCD, backed by Philips and Sony, and the other was the super density disc, SD, supported by Toshiba and many others.
Philips and Sony abandoned their MCD format and agreed upon Toshiba's SD format with only one modification.
The unified disc format was called DVD and was introduced in 1997. Sony was one of the leading developers of the Blu-ray optical disc format, the newest standard for disc-based content delivery.
The first Blu-ray players became commercially available in 2006.
The format emerged as the standard for HD media over the competing format, Toshiba's HD DVD, after a 2-year-long high-definition optical disc format war. Sony's laser communication devices for small satellites rely on the technologies developed for the company's optical disc products. In 1983, Sony introduced 90mm micro diskettes that are known as 3.5-inch 89mm floppy disks, which it had developed at a time when there were 4 floppy disks and many variations from different companies to replace the then ongoing 5.25 floppy disks.
Sony had great success and the format became dominant.
3.5 floppy disks gradually became obsolete as they were replaced by current media formats.
Sony held more than a 70% share of the market when it decided to pull the plug on the format in 2010.
In 1998, Sony launched the memory stick format, the flash memory cards, for use in Sony lines of digital cameras and portable music players.
It has seen little support outside of Sony's own products, with secure digital cards, SD, commanding considerably greater popularity.
Sony has made updates to the memory stick format with Memory Stick Duo and Memory Stick Micro.
The company has also released USB flash drive products, branded under the Micro Vault line.
Sony introduced Felica, a contactless IC card technology primarily used in contactless payment, as a result of the company's joint development and commercialization of near-field communication, NFC, with Philips.
The standard is largely offered in 2 forms, either chips embedded in smartphones or plastic cards, with chips embedded in them.
Sony plans to implement this technology in train systems across Asia. In 2019, Sony launched the Ultras, the company's proprietary low-power wide-area wireless communication (LPWAN) standard. In 2021, the WIPO's annual review of the World Intellectual Property Indicators report ranked Sony's as 9th in the world for the number of patent applications published under the PCT system.
1,793 patent applications were published by Sony during 2020.
This position is up from their previous ranking at 13th in 2019, with 1,566 applications. We will continue about Sony on part 3. Stay tuned.